There are some wounds that never bleed on the outside, but change a child forever. Daniel was only 9 years old when tragedy found him. On a cold, rainy night, his parents died in a terrible accident. In one moment, he lost his home, his laughter, his protection. With no one else to care for him, Daniel was sent to live with his aunt in the city. People said he was lucky. They said, at least he has family, but family is not always love. From the first day, Daniel knew something was wrong. There was no welcome hug, no warm meal waiting. Only cold eyes and strict rules. He didn't get a bedroom. He slept on a thin mat in the kitchen. Every morning before sunrise, Daniel was already awake, sweeping floors, washing dishes, fetching water, cooking breakfast. If anything broke, it was his fault. If food finished too quickly, he was blamed. If his cousins failed a test, he was punished. His aunt would look at him and say, "You are a burden. Your parents left you for me to suffer." Those words hurt more than hunger ever could, but Daniel never complained. He endured. One afternoon, something happened that he would never forget. Daniel had worked harder than ever in school, studied late at night, read borrowed books under weak kitchen light, and finally, he ranked first in his class. For the first time in a long time, he felt proud. He ran home, smiling, holding his report card tightly in his small hands. "Auntie, I came first," but instead of praise, she snatched the paper. Her face grew angry. "Who told you to focus on school? Who will do the chores?" And slowly, she tore the report card into pieces. Daniel stood frozen as the paper fell to the floor. That night, lying on his thin mat, staring into the darkness, a tear rolled down his cheek. But something else was born that night, a promise. He whispered to himself, "One day, I will leave this house, and I will never be powerless again." Years passed. The pain did not stop, but neither did Daniel's determination. One day, his teacher noticed something. The torn uniform, the tired eyes, the silence. After gently asking questions, the truth came out, and that teacher did something no one else had done before. He helped Daniel apply for a national scholarship for disadvantaged children. Weeks later, a letter arrived. Daniel opened it with shaking hands. Congratulations, he had won a full boarding school scholarship. When his aunt heard the news, she didn't celebrate. She simply said, "Good. One less mouth to feed." The day Daniel left that house, he carried only a small bag. But inside him, he carried fire. Boarding school changed everything. For the first time, he ate 3 meals a day. For the first time, someone said, "You are intelligent." For the first time, he felt human. Daniel studied harder than anyone else. While others slept, he read. While others played, he planned. He wasn't just studying for grades. He was studying for freedom. Years turned into more years. Scholarships turned into opportunities. Opportunities turned into success. Daniel went to university, then built a technology company, then another. By the age of 30, the boy who once slept in a kitchen was now a self-made millionaire. But he never forgot, not the hunger, not the insults, not the torn report card. One sunny afternoon, a sleek black car drove into his old neighborhood. People stared, whispers spread, the door opened, and Daniel stepped out, confident, calm, successful. He walked to the same house, the same door. He knocked. An older, tired version of his aunt opened it. She didn't recognize him at first. Then he spoke, "Auntie, it's Daniel." Her eyes widened. Suddenly her voice changed. "My son, I always knew you would succeed." Daniel smiled softly, but this time, he was not the powerless child. He handed her a set of documents. "I bought this house," he said. Her face lit up with excitement. But he continued, "You can stay here. You won't pay rent." Relief flooded her face. Then he finished, "But this house will now become a learning center for orphan children." Her smile slowly faded. "And you," Daniel said gently, "will help care for them. The way you should have cared for me." It was not revenge through cruelty. It was justice through purpose. Every day, children filled the house with laughter. Every day, his aunt cooked and cleaned for them. And every day, she was reminded of the kindness she once refused to give. Before leaving for the last time, Daniel turned and said, "I didn't come back to hurt you. I came back to end the pain." Then he walked away, not angry, not bitter, free, Because the greatest revenge is not destroying the people who hurt you. It is becoming the person they never believed you could be. Some children are broken by cruelty. Others are built by it. Daniel chose to rise. And that made all the difference.